Hello, Mr. Murphy. Can we talk to you for a minute?
What do you want? Leave me alone. I said leave me alone.
Can we talk to you about the events of last year?
Listen, what happened. I can't bring anyone back. Least of all me. The first thing you gotta understand is that we loved our son. We really loved Billy. I mean, we didn't mean any of this to happen. We just wanted the world to know what we were going through. You know, what we were dealing with. And then when this filmmaker came along and said he wanted to do a story on us, I thought, like, this is our chance.
Man, this could be my big chance, you know? I mean, this could really be it for me. I mean, you don't know what they pay for this shit, right? I mean, one night I'm watching this doc on TV and they're talking about some little girl with her legs fused together. They call her Mermaid Girl or some shit. And I'm thinking, man, if they go apeshit over that, what do you think they're gonna do when I show Zombie Boy, you know?
He was a huge baby. Absolutely massive.
That's right. That was some night out of, wasn't it?
20 hours of labour.
Thought he was never going to
come out. I know. It's like he didn't want to. But he was with you first, you don't know.
By 5 he was a regular terror.
But there's his communion. He's wearing his cousin's suit. He fell on the path on the way to the church. You can just see a wee cut on his lip.
Well, the teachers were very hard on him. One nun punched him in the back because he couldn't learn his times tables.
Super I showed her, didn't I, love?
Backed her into a wall with his truck.
I said, if you ever touch my son, I'll kill you. He ate us out of house and home, didn't he, love?
We used to have to lock the cupboards.
He did anything. Anything.
So in that way, not much has changed.
It's all a big joke now, you know. Should have heard them on the telly for weeks making fun of us. The Murphys. Got what we deserved, they said. Maybe we did.
So I go to Dublin and I spend about a week getting this film crew together. It's a fucking pain in my ass. At least they speak English, though. Well, sorta.
It's my camera. I mean, no camera, no documentary. I suppose I'll have something for my show reel at the end of it.
You know, most people think that women are too weak to work on film crews. They actually did this study once with male and female pilots, and it completely proved that we stay calmer under pressure. And we also have a higher threshold for pain. I mean, how else could we work in a male-dominated environment like this one? Wankers.
You know, there's a saying in sound. Your eyes see what your ears hear. Now, these fucking zombies, the sound, it's difficult. It's not easy to capture. They make a lot of different tones. I gotta get them all.
Well, my sister Marion was getting married to a fella from Dublin, so 4 of us came down from Armagh for the hen party. And poor Marion, we were dragging her from pillar to post, in and out of pubs, and dragging her up to every fella that passed by and making her kiss them. So we dragged her up to this one. He was leaning in a doorway, and he looked at me and he said...
Yeah, he says, I'd rather kiss you, love.
Like, honestly, me, I'd only just turned 17. So I was just about to say, you can kiss my arse.
Yeah, when I grabbed her and I planted one on her. I remember everything about that kiss. You know the way they say that just before you die, your whole life flashes in front of you? Well, I know I'm going to be on that corner. In the black of night, holding my angel.
He had to hold me up. I was wearing my sister's boots, they were killing me.
At first, it was kind of exciting, you know? Especially for Lizzie and the kids to have a film crew around. But I didn't think he was going to be interviewing the neighbours.
The rules are Billy has to wear his muzzle at all times.
So he doesn't bite you?
Mm-hmm. And 2, if you...
have you seen me red top?
Second. Well, that's what happens when you watch things. You might try it yourself sometime. For Jesus' sake. Sorry. Second, if you get bit, you have 1 minute to cut out the infected area. Got that bathroom. Bring them up to your brother.
Ma!
The final rule. If you don't think you can help somebody, don't try.
Ma! You get your own fucking sausages next time, right?
The doctor said that very few people turn into zombies right away. And that's how it was with Billy. We thought he was just sick. My ma took him everywhere. We thought he had AIDS or something. My ma tried to make him stay in bed, but Billy didn't want it. He wanted to go back to work on account of Aoife being pregnant and all.
Get it up. Get it up. Good man. There's a virus going around. Oh, good.
He'd been in and out of the clinic a few times. After the epidemic started to spread, more cases were brought in, she started to figure out what had happened. The news called him patient 0.
No! No, 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 no! No, 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 don't! No!
Darren's a baby. He's sort of going through that stage of, you know, I hate the world kind of phase, you know.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you know, nobody understands me and they're all after me, you know, all that sort of stuff, you know.
He's very sensitive, but I think there's something really special about him. I think when he grows up, he's going to do something really special, like to help people. I don't know, I could see him being a doctor or a teacher, maybe.
Or a lollipop man.
That was his face, like, it was drooping kind of funny, and his mouth was sort of hanging open, like.
Yeah, then his eyes, they got all dark, you know, like there was nothing there. I was like, Bud, were you out in a tear last night or what? Then he lunges at me. I'm telling you, if it hadn't been for a table between us, I
Sorry,
wouldn't be standing
battery
there.
change. 1 second. Fuck, fuck, fuck!
I'm the youngest, yeah. It's weird having all yous here. My ma was cleaning for days before yous came. I used to share a room with Billy, but now I'm on the couch. It's poxy. With no privacy. I don't like that.
I knew Billy from the street since we were kids. He was always the best looking out of the lot of them. Probably still is. And he got the job at the meat plant. That was really something, you know. Not many people around here have jobs. He told me, the future is meat. He was trying to make a future for both of us. We were going to get a house, get married even. That was our little dream. Meat was going to make our dream come true. Nearly did.
It's a bleeding disgrace if you ask me. Keeping that thing in the house. I mean, it's only a matter of time, isn't it? You know? Liz and Danny are in total denial, pure and simple. As for Eva... shock.
Billy got her pregnant, right? And she tells me, though, she tells me that it was right after he got infected. I mean, can you believe that? I mean, this stuff keeps getting better and better. I mean, I know it's all slim pickings in old Fingelberg, but you gotta be kidding me.
That is disgusting lie. People will say anything, won't they?
All right, Eva. Sorry I fell eating the face off you at the pictures.
Fuck off, you.
No mother wants to see her daughter pregnant and unmarried. But it happens, doesn't it?
Happens more that way now than in marriages.
Just because something happens to a person doesn't mean you stop loving them. I mean, if he'd been in a fire or something and had scars all over him, they'd all expect me to stand by him, wouldn't they?
Of course I knew. So did Aoife's mother. The same men are better at maths, but... she came round on his birthday, wanting to see him. What was I supposed to do? The girl was in tears.
Billy? Are you awake, son? You're not doing anything you shouldn't be. I used to say that when he was a teenager, boy, son. Brilliant, coming in.
Well, I mean, I prepared myself, you know. I mean, I looked at photographs of Billy. I mean, I did all the back research, you know, just to be prepared to go into the situation. So when I saw him, you know, I have to say the crew was a little bit more disturbed than I was. I was ready for it.
Holy shit. Now there, Billy. These people are here to film you, just like on the telly.
I was terrified. I mean, I've shot around bombs. I've shot prisoners on death row in Africa. But zombies. I mean, how do you prepare for the possibility of being eaten?
Can you put your hand here?
There's a hissing that they make when they see you in their periphery vision. Kind of goes... Then on top of that, there's this low moan that echoes. It's the saddest thing you've ever heard.
I just leave you to have a nice chat. Oh, come on in, there's plenty of room.
Anyone need anything? Change your pants?
No shit! Oh my god, what the fuck is that white stuff coming out of his eyes?
Oh, I'm never having another jam donut again.
Can you get a shot of me looking?
Oh my good god. Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, I want you to make sure we get a close-up shot of his facial features. How was the sound there when the zombie was thrashing around?
Fucking perfect, man. I got everything. I even got that fucking woman's yelp you made.
It's hard for Billy now to meet new people. I mean, how would you be if every time you met someone new they fainted or screamed or vomited? I mean, it wouldn't help your self-esteem much. Of course he lashes out, you know? But the film crew have been as professional as possible in the circumstances. And Billy settled down then. I think he sort of enjoyed it. You know, he always wanted to be famous. Sure doesn't everyone?
Mrs. Murphy understands, you know. She doesn't just forget about her kid like most people would. If it had been me, my parents probably would have set me on fire and got out the marshmallows. They probably still would if they had half a chance.
I'm as sensitive as the next bloke. Every family has secrets. My uncle's a priest. The Murphys are taking the mick. Like, what I want to know is, are they going to use this, like, son of theirs now to intimidate people?
Please, please, why are you taking me? Why are you taking me?
Shut up!
What are you doing? Please, I didn't do anything. Jerry, please. Jerry, please. Listen.
Shut up!
Somebody tipped them off. Please. It was the guards, man. They got lucky as all. Bastards. Bastards.
You made them lucky.
Please, I'll do what? I'll pay you back. Give me 2 weeks, 3 weeks, stop. Please. Anything, man. I'll do this.
Derek.
My family.
No exceptions.
My family. They give me kids. No.
The film crew are outside, boss.
Good. Make them some tea. And get rid of that piece of shit.
I just want to get an establishing shot.
Where's Boomer?
They've gone to the shop to get batteries.
Oh.
They're vicious bastards, and we should know. Because we used to be the vicious bastards. People used to be very afraid of us. Now you take a baseball bat to bash a fella's kneecaps in and he's like, thanks very much. Thought you were the zombies. Bash away, pal.
What are you doing? That lens is worth more than you have in your bank account.
I told you we've got insurance.
Show me the certificate.
I told you we got it covered.
Yeah, and you were supposed to fax me the certificate.
What the hell is going on here?
Louise is... What's Louise like? She is bright as a button. Top of her class, and it acts like it's nothing. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous, isn't she? I know you shouldn't say that, but she is. Anybody tell you? But she is a wee bit rash at times.
Aye. I tell you, I had a dog, a hunting dog, a few years back, right? And if the gate was left open, he'd be gone, looking for freedom. You know, any opportunity he got, he'd be gone. Louise would be a bit like that. She's waiting for that moment, yeah?
I like the crew being here. Especially the director. He's American. Most people think Americans are shy, but at least he's doing something. I'd like to do something interesting one day. I'd like to get out of here anyway. It's suffocating. This family, this street, the whole bleeding country's shy. Do you know? I think I could be something. If I could get out.
Yeah. 600 more to cover the camera.
That prick.
Right. 300 more to cover the lens package.
Fine.
Yeah, we'll take it. Must be hard, like, being in charge of everything and all that. you like a biggie? Must be exciting though.
As exciting as having a zombie for a brother?
It's not that different. He's still disgusting.
You know, Louise, I could use an assistant.
Have you made many films?
I can let you see my reel if you want. If you want to go back to the hotel, we can check it out.
How much?
Huh?
To be your assistant. How much?
What are they paying you at the mall?
Crap money. Okay, we're set. Anyway, I thought she's your assistant.
We'll talk later.
Is she even 18?
We're hot. Let's go. Age of consent is 16.
Hey, I'm the only one that says let's go, all right?
Filmmaking is really, really stressful. Obviously, relationships form. I tried to discourage it among the crew, but when it's the filmmaker and the subject, it's just crossing a line.
Yeah, because Billy, you know, he was going to be made a supervisor at the plant before all this.
He could have done anything he wanted to.
And it wasn't just because he was smart. I mean, he was very popular and very good-natured, great grafter. You know, never complained.
No, never. He was just like...
He was driven.
Unstoppable.
Hungry.
Yeah, you know, when I heard what was going on next door, my heart really went out to them, it really did. But I had to start thinking about the safety of my own family. So, I got this wall inspected straight away. Could you imagine if he got out free? Jesus Christ. They take him out the back fucking garden to wash him.
Billy, take it easy, Billy. Billy, take it easy. Take it easy, Billy. Stop! That's all right, Billy. Come on, Billy. Billy, take it easy. Easy, Billy. Billy, take it easy.
The smell is only criminal. You never smelt anything like it in your life. Sure, it nearly kills the dog. Not Billy, mind you, just his smell.
Okay, Billy, go. That's it. Go on. That's right, Billy. That's it. Go, Billy. Billy.
Sometimes I just wish I could drop him in a towel. Say it's all going to be all right, Billy. But of course, I can't. And I won't. Sorry. Some days it gets to you, you know?
I tried it, but he just keeps getting worse.
Give him another 20 cc's of Thorazine and see how he gets on.
Where's our son?
We don't know that much, really. Studying a live zombie has proven to be problematic. We've lost some good scientists, I'm afraid.
Nurse! Little help, please.
It'll make you feel much better. It'll make you feel better. I have to get the doctor.
Hurry!
And the autopsies on a dead zombie haven't proved fruitful because A, you have to bash a zombie's brain in to effectively kill it, and that ruins the sample. And B, what's left doesn't resemble a human brain at all.
What does it look like?
Rather like jam, actually.
Where's our son?
I'm gonna need your signature.
What's this about quarantine?
We're gonna have to study
You're
the
not
nature
putting our son into quarantine.
Yes, so the question of zombie rights or zombie freedom is an interesting one. Surely in this society we protect the rights of people whose brains no longer work or are born with a defect. The severely retarded, for example, or the criminally insane.
But then those people don't eat other people.
Generally, no.
And then there's the infection, zombies making more zombies.
Quite. It would be interesting to know what happens when their food source runs out.
Your son is not your guinea pig. Lizzie, we're leaving. And I mean we. Come on, Lizzie.
Please. Our lives are in danger.
Our children are our lives.
Get your hands off me, son!
It's Mummy, come on. We're taking it home.
Come on, Billy.
Come on now. Come on.
We're taking it home.
Come on. That's good.
As the Murphy's priest, what advice or comfort are you able to give the family?
Well, of course it was a challenge I hadn't faced before as a priest. I reminded them that God was always on their side, no matter what. They're a strong family, and the church is there for them, and for Billy.
Do you think Billy has a soul?
Well, I suppose all God's creatures have. All men and women have a soul. As for zombies, I don't know. I wouldn't rule it out. I haven't seen many at service, mind you. I suppose I wouldn't want to say, take this, my body, and eat it around any of them.
Will you marry Billy and Aoife?
Yes, well, that's a lot more complicated for many reasons.
Well, as a member of the Irish Vegetarian Society, I am working with others to try to change zombie eating habits and to try and convince them to lead a more vegetarian lifestyle. Not only will it make the city a safer place for human beings, but it's also environmentally sustainable to eat vegetables instead of meat.
But aren't human beings responsible for much of the pollution and damage to the environment?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
What if the zombies ate the humans? Wouldn't that be better for the planet?
But then that would be eating meat, so...
Right, but I mean...
No, look, stop trying to belittle what we're trying to accomplish here, okay? People are always making fun of veggies, and we're sick of it. You're all for eating meat, except when you're the meat. It's not so fucking funny then, is it?
Billy had a bad night last night.
We didn't get a wink of sleep.
What time did Darren get in?
Must have been after 12. I was watching snooker. I'm a piss.
We've 2 tins in the cupboard.
Who will do?
What are you looking for?
No bleeding out there.
Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, apparently not.
I don't know what you're like.
You know, don't know what
Are
I'm
you
like
willing
yet.
to pay for it this time?
Don't have to pay for it. Do I look like I have to pay for it?
Okay.
Yeah.
You get them out of there today. They're going to be in everything. Just go home, just tell them. Send her up.
Can you come with me, please?
Ah, now. You're not talking me into one of those star cards.
Thanks anyway. No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you both to leave.
Excuse me?
Yeah, and you can take that meat with you.
Right, this meat? Or maybe you meant this one?
We do deliver.
Oh, did you hear that, Danny?
All right. I suppose there's a charge to that as well.
But no charge, no charge.
No, please just go.
Don't worry, we're going.
And don't come back.
Don't worry, we won't.
Darren was already a screwed up little kid. Greasy little monkey, wearing black and wallowing in female rejection. Before Billy changed, his biggest problem was spots.
Louise and I had to leave school. They thought we were infected. They wouldn't let us back. People think I'm a fucking celebrity around here. They say I'm lucky.
Glad to see you came to our senses, Murphy.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, Dougal.
All right, we're all agreed then.
Male zombies are 50 points. Female zombies are 25 points. Kid zombies are only 10 points.
What about big fuckers?
Big fuckers are 100 points. Split between shooters, of course.
Of course.
Why are girl zombies only 25 points? They're not that easy to kill. If I'm ever a bit, I'll come back as a zombie and kill the lot of you.
Can't let them take over. They took Ballymun in 2 days. 2 fucking days. How many of you rich fuckers watching this here now are saying to yourselves, well, that's Ballymun for you. Serves the fuckers right. Yeah, well, you just wait. You just wait until those cunts are walking into Marks and Sparks reaching for a Greek yogurt on aisle 9.
Do you think your boys, as you call them, can stop the zombies?
Well, we can. And we will.
Earlier today, residents of the Ballymun flats found themselves under attack as the zombie epidemic continues to spread into the north side. Gordy stood by helplessly as the infected hunted down innocent citizens going about their daily lives.
Why most filmmakers have decided not to cover the events happening here. It is simply too dangerous. How does it sound? Sounds fine. Did you catch my monologue over all that crying?
It's a directional mic.
Are you still filming? Cut!
How is Billy doing then?
Yeah, he's all right.
Is he getting sicker?
No, he's pretty much the same all the time.
I have some bad news, I'm afraid. I've heard back from the bishop. They won't allow me to marry yourself and Billy.
I don't understand.
It takes time. Centuries even, to change Catholic law.
But you said the church was there for me. For me and for Billy.
And it is. We are. But
But what? Jesus died and he was born again, didn't he? Well, didn't he?
Aoife, Jesus was not a zombie. And Billy is not Jesus.
And I'm not a bleeding Catholic anymore.
Aoife, come back.
I'm off to join the Protestants, Father!
I was coming home from work one night. No, it was actually the pub. A set of arms grabbed me from the bushes. I realised they had my leg. Matt here rented the nearest curry house and he got a knife. They told me later on that he saved my life. I want to say thank you very much, Matt. You're one of my best mates.
In the wake of uncertainty over future zombie attacks, the people in Dublin have come to rely on the criminal element for protection, making temporary heroes out of them.
So many of them.
The Murphys are in an impossible situation. It's clear they love their son, but I feel sorry for them. How long can that hold out?
I really admire the spirit of the Irish. I mean, all the stuff they've been through. British tyranny, the famine, mass immigration, recent immigration, and now zombies. I mean, they just keep on going. I mean, and they're not even lobbying bombs at each other anymore. I mean, that's apparently in the past, so I was told. You know, they are just a wonderful, wonderful group of people, the Irish. Jesus Christ, can one of you fuckers make a decent cup of coffee?
Aoife, how are you? Oh, it's good to see you. I give him a shower. No, I hosed him down.
Whatever this baby is, I'm gonna love it just like Mrs. Murphy loves her son. I was almost a Mrs. Murphy. Probably still could be, who knows? If I can find a priest to marry us. Billy's getting disability, you know, from the meat plant. Well, don't you think he deserves it? We all do, for the suffering. The virus started there, you know. Whatever they owe Billy, they certainly owe his child. It's going to take more than milk vouchers to raise this one. I have a feeling.
I was thinking of Polly as a name, after my uncle. Rule number 1. Billy's muzzle must be kept on at all times. Now, you're not dangerous, are you? Do you want to see the goods then? I know they're massive, aren't they? I knew they'd get bigger, but I didn't know I'd be a bleeding porn star all of a sudden. Do you want a better look, big boy? What are you doing? Get out of here!
I felt kind of bad about it once the adrenaline kicked in. But see, the thing is you cannot let yourself get emotionally involved when you're working on a project as important as this. The crew, they fell apart, of course.
Rule 3. Rule 3.
There's nothing you could have done, buddy.
You just grabbed her and...
You filmed it, buddy. You got it.
That guy's an asshole.
Oi, Mrs. Murphy! Yous are bleeding murderers! You should kill yourself!
Yeah, or we'll do it for yous. What are you going to say to that girl's parents now, huh?
What parents do, you know?
Parents to a poxy monster.
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I felt myself, like, leave my body for a moment. Then I remembered lunch hadn't been ordered, and I had to pull myself together.
Aoife. I feel bad for her family. Ma thought Aoife had the keys to the kingdom. She had what was left of Billy inside her, made her like the Mother Mary or something. But to Billy, she was just a TV dinner.
If you're asking me, I think we should just go home. I just think we're doing more harm than good here.
And we should just give up? I mean, Jesus. Remind me not to hire you guys for that line dock in the Congo.
A girl has died. And it's our fault.
I thought you guys knew all about this project, okay? If I'd known I was working with a bunch of pussies, I'd have hired a union crew. All I'm saying is just sleep on it, okay?
I'm not sleeping here.
Oh, no, you're not.
Gross.
After Billy killed Aoife and their child, it was like our world just went arseways, you know? I mean, what could we say? We couldn't do anything. I mean, we were all stunned. The film crew, they were shocked. Except for that fella, the American guy. He got alive all of a sudden, you know? I begged him to erase those tapes. And he said to me, no, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. You know, that Billy was the real victim. And that his film would show that. He said by stopping it there would make Billy look more guilty. Billy was guilty.
The prosecution are trying to prove a conspiracy to commit murder. There is no conspiracy here. The Murphys are to be pitied, not prosecuted.
What about Billy?
Billy's not in any mental state to stand trial. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Do you know what I mean? He ate his own nana. I mean, he even ate his own fetus. I mean, abortion's illegal in this country for a reason, you know what I mean? And, I mean, if, say, they have a bit of a dispute with the neighbours, are they going to use a bleeding brief to settle it? Or are they going to use their poxy zombie son? I mean, we're only after getting a bleeding dealer out of here last year. Now we're all shitting it again. It's a joke. An out-and-out joke.
It's really good. Before you go, I was wondering if you could do me a favour. Would you mind just coming up and blessing Billy's room? And Billy?
Maybe not today. I could come back, maybe.
When?
During the week.
Well, sure, it would only take 2 minutes. And I know what people are saying about him. They're making him out to be some kind of monster. And he's not. He's my son. You know him. It would really help to see a friendly face as well, Paul.
Yeah, I might just wait till I've prepared myself a bit better. I could come back.
When?
I'll come back during the week.
What day? On Tuesday? Wednesday?
Thursday?
It's getting really difficult for the crew to be around Billy. It's not just the smell, I mean... I think they're starting to identify with him. I think the more they find out about who he used to be, the more they feel that Billy's still under there somehow. Maybe that's what the Murphys think as well. I just don't think there's anything left. There can't be. And if there is, well, it's just too horrible to think what he might be going through. I can't think that there's anything left under there, otherwise I can't do my job.
Your daughter's in here. I'll give you a moment.
Oh, Eva. Poor baby.
Got a survivor interview at 2:30. Mrs. Bailey. Lost half her face.
Fucking zombie bastard.
What about the political person we were talking to?
Can I ask you a question? Why are you making this film? What are zombies to you, anyway?
Is he drunk?
What's your connection to zombies?
Funny bastards.
Did you have a cousin who was a zombie?
Oh, fuck, zombie!
Woohoo! Zombie attack! You go get 'em, boys! Fuck, I should be getting this. Oh my god! This is fucking gold! You guys are gonna be world famous.
Hold him down. This is for your own good.
No, no, please, please.
You can thank me later.
No, please, 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 please.
All right, Bobby. Everything's going up there, yeah? Good, listen, I'm waiting on that cement to come in. Give us a shout when. No, listen, what I want you to do is just make sure that you shore up the south wall and the second floor.
Danny, a minute, please.
Don't worry about the electricals, we'll have them done by the end of the day. I promise you that. Tomorrow morning tops. You know, I can't work the lads harder than that.
The thing is...
No, listen, if you're worried about that extra piping, I tell you, we'll have that done by the end of the day too. No problem. Sorry, Bob.
We have to let you go. It's a cost issue, really. If it were up to me...
Yeah, right. You know, your father wouldn't have done this.
My father is not in charge anymore.
Here.
I checked with the insurance company and they're not going to cover the hand because it happened at a location that wasn't listed on the permit. Assholes.
Made redundant, they said. It happens all the time. Can't help but feel it's personal, you know. Just as well. Couldn't take it anymore. And the comments, the stares. There he is, the zombie's father. I mean, what did they think, you know, that he came out of the womb like that? Bastard. I mean, he's still my son. What am I supposed to do? Like, bash him in the head? Don't tell me, you know, I've thought about it. Is your cameraman okay? Does he need a break?
No, he's fine. Go on.
He was bleeding all over me carpet.
Do you want lunch yet?
Fuck you.
The director's out of control. All of our lives are at risk and we're still here. I guess we've just grown to care about this family. I mean, everyone's against them. We can't just leave them. Something bad's about to happen. Something worse than this even, I can feel it. This'll probably be my last gig, considering. I don't want to fuck it up. But I don't want to die either. It's all very complicated.
It's ironic, I suppose. I walk in a hair salon and end up looking like this. It's enough to make you think there's no God at all.
I know, if there was no God, you wouldn't be here now. Sure, he saved you for something.
For what? Setting the rinse? I don't know now. Do you think I'm ugly? Would you marry me? God left me here to do up brides and bridesmaids.
I don't give a shit where you get them from. Just get them from fucking somewhere. I don't care where. Gotta go. A word, Mrs. Murphy.
I know who you are, and I know what you are.
Well, no mother should have to kill their own child.
You thought you'd do it for me? Oh, grand. How does 12 o'clock tomorrow suit you? Listen, who do you think you're dealing with here? We're the Murphys. We're a family. We stick to fucking together. We're not some gang of criminals that slit each other's throats the first time somebody steps out of line.
Be reasonable, Mrs. Murphy.
I will not let you or anybody hurt my son. Is that clear enough for you?
Your son is a zombie, Mrs. Murphy, and the only good zombie I ever saw was a dead zombie. If I was you, I'd accept my offer. After all, you have a husband and some other children to think about.
Don't you threaten me. You might have faced down the police, but you've never faced down a mother before, have you?
You've been warned, Mrs. Murphy.
So have you scumbag.
Don't forget, boys, they're not your mates, they're not your girlfriends, and they're not your fucking family. Not anymore. Show no mercy, don't hesitate, and watch your back. And remember, save one bullet for yourself.
What the fuck are you dressed as?
These fuckers bite.
When Lizzie got back from the shops that day, she was shaking. Oh, she tried to hide it, you know. Good old Lizzie. She said, oh, just another death threat. Sure, I get them every day. But I could see. She was afraid. Well, more afraid than usual anyway. So, I suggested letting Billy go. Oh no, she was having none of it.
All right, here, Jimmy, take one of them, man. No, no, oh yeah, good man, yeah. Here, thanks, love. Look, you take one of them.
Here.
What?
What's this? The fucking pub's full of them. Is it a riot you fucking want?
We've got a right to protest, yeah?
You've got a right to go and fuck yourself as well, you know.
They're the same as fucking drug dealers, and we got rid of them, didn't we?
Yeah, I fucking know about that. I was there with you. Do you remember?
Do you know what I remember? I remember that bloody girl's body being trawled out of your gaff.
What about your brother when he robbed that fucking shop, huh?
That's fucking completely different, and you know it.
He's a junkie and had a fucking knife on him.
Yeah, but he wasn't going around eating people's brains, was he?
Well, I suppose that means that your family's pretty much okay, because there's not a fucking brain amongst a lot of yous, is there? Huh?
Your Billy is fucking browners.
Oh! Get off me! Fucking cunt!
Stay fucking down, mother!
Get you fuck!
Stop! Stop!
Keep away from my family.
Come on!
Fucking Egypt.
Keep away from my fucking family!
You're not more a spanner. Fuck off, move you.
There now, Billy. You had a bad dream. You want to be out with your friends, do you, darling? Is that it? But then sure, you'd never come back to us again, would you? There's only one thing will keep you here. Poor Billy. It's a big bit. Come on, it's not. Good boy. Good boy, Billy. Good boy. Good. Uh-huh. Would you take a bit more? Good. Up. Easy does it.
Lizzie!
Why do you think Billy hasn't escaped before?
His mother. I found out she was feeding herself to him. Surprises you, does it? Yeah. There's nothing that woman wouldn't do for her children. She never gives up.
After I left the Murphy family, I returned to America with many different impressions.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's where we record the voiceover.
Why don't we record something now?
I wasn't in love with him, like the paper said. We had a laugh, alright? At least I knew I was being used. Man, they thought he was actually going to help us with his little film. Yeah, like we're all going mental, so why not record it for the whole fucking world to see?
Things are, getting a little bit slow, right? We had a little arch going up until that last bit. Effie's dead. Neighbors are pissed. Father's lost his job. Then we kind of flatline. So I do what I gotta do, right? What a professional filmmaker would do. I let the monster out of the box. Literally. Where's Boomer?
He's shaving.
His balls.
Shouldn't take too long to get the ticket. I could meet you back at the house.
It's gonna be a short day today. Why don't you just wait for me back here and then we'll go to the travel agent together later?
Fine. I'll just order some breakfast.
No, honey. We're over budget. Go put some proper clothes on.
Screw you.
Well, he's not in his room. He's gone.
By the time I decided to take things into my own hands, Billy was gone. To be honest with you, I was sort of relieved. At least all that danger and worry was gone. We'd be safe. He'd be in God's hands. Or the devil's.
Come on, guys, we're so close to having this thing in the can.
Get out of the way.
I'll give you $1 grand each. Or 2.
You told me you ran out of money.
We have to go help find Billy for his family.
You don't care about them.
No, but you guys do, so let's go inside and try to figure this thing out.
I want 5%.
I want more than 5%.
And I want more than him.
Yeah, 25%.
Are you shitting me? I have to pay the producer 25% and leave me with nothing.
Except a shit-hot documentary that you directed.
This is not fair.
You know, I'd give you the finger, but I've lost a few already, so don't talk to me about fair, fuckhead.
Fine.
I'm recording this because I'm positive now that none of us are going to make it out of this alive. I want my girlfriend Jenny to know that I love her. I'm dedicating this footage to her. If my camera survives, I want it to be shipped to the National Museum for Film and Television. It'd be nice if they could do an exhibition about me, you know, like those photojournalists who won the Pulitzer last year. I just want everyone to know that my thoughts are with them. Good luck. Keep the faith. Stay focused. It's a camera joke. Get it? I've got to go now. We're here.
This is a zombie alert. Please stay clear of the following areas: Finglas, Ballymun, Glasnevin.
Billy was the first known case, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, maybe the other zombies are looking for him. Maybe he's special somehow.
Well, you would know all about being special now, wouldn't you?
I want you to stay here. Kiss Billy comes back. Tommy, get your keys, come on.
I don't want to come to one more of these.
You won't have to, son, right? We're going to go in there and we're going to kill the fucking motherfucking bastards.
When do we strike?
You don't do nothing. Ah, don't damn me. Right, we've enough men to look after this.
Boss, you better listen to that.
What? Ah, for fuck's sake. Just go up to the car and check on the guns, will you? You're fucking kidding me.
that him, is it? Is that him? Billy!
It's not God. It's not Billy.
Christ.
Drive on, quick.
Alright, first of all I'd like to say thanks for all coming down here, yeah? We all know why we're here, yeah? It's all down to that fucking freak down the road, number 119, yeah? Like, alright, we live in Finglas, so we haven't got much of a life, but like, whatever lives we have, I'd like to keep it, yeah? These things aren't even people, yeah? They're not humans, they're not alive. They must fucking die. And stay fucking dead this time!
Fuck no! Fuck not you! Fucking hell! How long?
A few minutes.
What?
I'm sorry. I can do it, boss. I can do it.
No.
No. No.
I'm sorry, son.
No. No. Son!
God.
Oh, Jesus!
Of course I feel bad for me, ma. Billy was her big hero. She was always holding me up to him, saying, be more like your brother. She isn't saying that now, though, is she? Hello? No, he's not here, ma. Come home, did you? And why wouldn't you? Sure, they all love you here. Is this where I'm supposed to run away screaming, Billy? I don't think so. I've done a lot of growing up, big brother. Sorry, man.
Get you! So, I have to say now, if any of you get bit, I'll be the first man there to chop off your head. So, if it happens, I'm sorry. And if it happens to me, by God, I want you to kill me first. I don't want to be walking around like him. We're going to march down there, and we're not going to take any shit off anybody, dead or alive. Are you with me? Yes! Let's go! Zombies out! Zombies out! Zombies out! Zombies out! Zombies out! Zombies out! Zombies out!
been married as long as myself and Lizzie, you don't have to speak. You look into each other's eyes, and you just know.
Lizzie! Oh, get out of the way! Lizzie! Lizzie!
I can see a part of her still trying to hang on.
Have you got him or what? Well, then you know where he's going, and we're on our way. And nobody kills that cunt but me.
What's going on, boss? What's happening?
Hey, you want to put that down and his hand?
No, you keep filming.
This is crazy, you know that?
Keep it together, people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we running behind schedule? What's up next? Last minute interviews before we get eaten alive?
It's not a bad idea.
You're sick. You're all sick.
You're the one who wanted to stay. For a fucking percentage.
No, you listen, Murphy. We're not taking any more of your shite.
Listen to me!
Get that cannibalistic toe rag of a son of yours out here now! Come on in, you brainless folks! Come on!
Son! Son! When'd you come back, son? I'm sorry, son!
Regret. It's just showbiz.
Kill him now, boss.
No. We'll kill him when he's dead.